Oh, here we are, our very first warning of the afternoon. This is a severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to be out for southwestern Oklahoma. The storm is now warned for ping pong ball size hail and winds up to 60 miles per hour, but it is beginning to slowly increase in intensity, and the tornado threat out of this is now slowly beginning to increase as well. Again, it's not tornado warned yet, but you can see it's starting to get that inflow into this, and so headed up to the northeast. We're still in southern Oklahoma, but Temple 521, Comanche 549, Duncan at 557, and it continues at northeasterly jog. And so looking downstream outside of that, then we're looking at places like Wynnewood up towards Pauls Valley in that area as we go into the next couple of hours. As a matter of fact, there's Derek Klein right now watching some of this storm beginning to rotate a bit. Derek, give us an update on what you're seeing.
Yeah, Damon, you're exactly right. The inflow is definitely there. We're just to the east-northeast of the storm, and the flow is right into that. You can see the updraft. You can see the lowering there in my shot. We've been getting a lot of teed and nickel-sized hail. I think I might have seen a couple of quarter-sized hailstones, but we're watching this updraft intensity, this inflow, this base. Everything is getting better organized right now on this storm, so we're really concerned about how severe this storm may end up getting, especially with the location that it's in right now. But we're going to continue to set here just to the west of Temple by about 3 miles here, and watch this storm as it continues to intensify, and really intensify at a pretty quick pace. But we'll let you know as it continues to get severe what we see. Back to you.
Yeah, we could definitely see a wall cloud here trying to develop, and just looking at all the data we have coming into the Weather Center, everything we were analyzing, this storm definitely is probably going to become one of the more dominant storms this evening. Don't expect there to be a ton of storms out there, but this one's headed that direction. So again, here's the Red River. We're now north of the Red River, and this is still moving up to the northeast. Jonathan Conder, you're in, watching the radar closely as we do on severe weather days. Jonathan, this storm looks like it has that look to it as it continues to strengthen.
It really does, Damon. One thing that I was looking at when the storm first went up, and again, Oklahoma City and south under that tornado watch behind me. Let's go to radar full. I want to show you what this is going to look like. Just like 15 minutes ago when the storm first became really noticeable on radar, that look that we're talking about, this is what we call cyclonically sheared. This is reflectivity, not velocity. I don't even need to use velocity. And see, it already has that appendage, that little kidney bean shape. That's telling me there's a lot of inflow going into the storm. So even though that was 15 minutes ago, that's what it looks like right now. Has a hook, watching it closely. It has some rotation with it. Derek is there, Storm Command is there. We're watching it closely, but I would expect, Damon, as more storms develop with the way the environment is right now, winds out of the southeast, high sheared environment with instability building, we're going to see a lot more of these signatures.
Oh, absolutely. And so you see another little cell going up here. That's going to be down in Texas. Matter of fact, Jonathan, there's another storm that's now beginning to go up. This is going to be up near Lawton. Now, this is going to be on the northern fringe. This will probably become more of a hailer. We'll watch it, but here's another cell that's beginning to go up as well down by Lawton. So we're going to look at a few storms for tonight. So we're watching this one. So again, Nick Smith is keeping a close eye on this cell. So is Chris Lee. You can see them right here. We also have Shane. We have Buck. They're watching the storms as well, because all of these are going to move up to the northeast and eventually make a run towards the OKC metro, not just south. Right now, if you are headed out this evening, headed to watch the OSU game here, we're storm free. That is good. However, I do anticipate that we'll see these storms roll in here in just a little bit. Okay, let me walk you through the rest of the night, show you the latest with our tornado watch. Again, tornado watch until 11 o'clock for the metro down to the south. Right now, all the data coming into the Weather Center right now. This is where I am concentrating our tornado index to be the highest. It's from Norman down to Duncan, Lawton, Chickasha, Pauls Valley to 6. And so it's a moderate chance. It still continues for the OKC metro. It's down a little bit. It's at a 4, but still one that we're going to have to watch, and then it drops down to a 2 up towards Stillwater. And the threat for hail. We've modified this tennis ball size hail threat down to the south, ping pong ball, OKC up to the north. So here we are watching these storms right here going up, and this is what they're going to look like in the next hour or so as they continue to strengthen. So going to concentrate down here. For Enid, Ponca City, again, ping pong ball size hail threat here. You don't have a tornado watch, but this right here is going to become really the dominant storm as it makes its run towards Norman. And then we'll see other cells go up west of Ardmore by 7 o'clock. This will continue at 8 o'clock from Pauls Valley, Sulphur Davis, down towards Ardmore. Even seeing a few hail threats coming up towards the OKC metro, more Norman Tinker by 9 o'clock. Same thing from Shawnee to Seminole. And then by 10 and 11 o'clock, the threat will begin to wrap up.